right wing only cares about babies before they're born. They don't care about babies after they're born. The fake news tries to tell you that black people like Trump. There are no black people who like Trump. That is fake news. Kelly Anne Conway. Don't get me started on Kelly Anne Conway. She's at the heart of it all. Kelly Anne Conway doesn't care if babies die. That Anderson Cooper, 360, he's gonna do a 180 once all the Russia stuff comes out. Are you kidding me? CNN, they're the worst of all. They try to promote a completely pro-Trump agenda all the time. It's like 24/7. Well, we have a TV star as president who never accomplished anything. He's a terrible, terrible businessman. His wealth is nothing. He owes it all to the banks. And he had one stupid hit show, and that's enough for him to be president? Well, if I wanted to, I could just go buy a gun online. I could go right into a store, just buy a gun. If I wanted to. Republicans don't care about background checks. Well, we have a rapist in chief now, don't we? Now it's all fine. Rape is okay now under Trump. Now it looks like Trump won't be convicted while he's in office. But as soon as he's out of office, they're going to convict him for all the Russia collusion. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was railroaded. The Republicans they just didn't like her because they all want to have sex with her. Disgusting Republicans. Donald Trump Jr. was in charge of the whole incident at Trump Tower with the Russians. But Trump directed the whole thing. It'll all come out after the election. There was very credible sources saying that Donald Trump liked to get peed on. Donald Trump does not act presidential. They want to go back to don't ask, don't tell. Everybody knows that Mike Pence and Donald Trump want to take rights away from LGBTQ people. Donald Trump kicked the transgender people out of the military for no reason. The military had no justification for what Donald Trump was doing. He did it all on his own because he doesn't like them. I hate that the Bernie bros decided to vote for Trump. But Bernie himself, it's not his fault. Bernie, he didn't do anything. Bernie should be president. Trump only won because of things like Citizens United, because the corporations were allowed to take over the election. And Hobby Lobby, Melania and Ivanka, oh, don't get me started on them. Ivanka, well, we all know what he wants from her. The Ku Klux Klan, they had nothing to do with Democrats. If you guys would just read some history once in a while, you would know. You would know all this stuff. You would know that the party's completely switched. All the racists went to the Republican Party because the party switched. They all did it within 5 years. Once the party switched, Robert Byrd became a champion for black people everywhere. Donald Trump is going to be in office for another 4 years because his team with Kelly Anne Conway has already been able to completely rig the election system. We knew this would happen. Mexico is never going to pay for the wall. You'll see. Trump's wall would have been ineffective anyway. People would just dig underneath the wall. They'd go around the wall. Walls don't work for anything at all. Most criminals are on the right. Remember that. If you guys just did more research, you would know. The left does not have a higher criminality. The right wing, that's where all the criminals are. You guys just did your research. You would realize that Mike Pence wants to electroshock gay people. Martin Luther King was a full 100% supporter of abortion rights. He would have been so proud that the black community is undergoing so many abortions and so many kids that would have been hungry and starving now won't be. Maybe if people started reading Miss Magazine and paying attention to politics and what's going on in the world, maybe then people would have voted for Hillary. Maybe they wouldn't have voted for Trump. I can't believe that Bernie Bros voted for Trump. Nancy Pelosi and Ruth Bader Ginsburg should be given Nobel Peace Prizes. They are wonderful, beautiful angel women. Planned Parenthood does not sell baby parts. Those videos that you're hearing about, those were all fake news. There was nobody in those videos selling baby parts. That's disgusting. Right. Like there's a war on Christianity right now. Sure. There's no war on Christianity. That's fake news. Vladimir Putin is holding on to the PP tapes so that he can continue to control Trump. But Trump likes Putin. Trump's a little bit gay for Putin if you ask me. Oh, don't you worry. You'll see. It'll all come out in the end. Trump and Russia and the collusion. Robert Kennedy, he did not sign off on having Martin Luther King's phone records tapped. That's fake news. He's totally orange. Like totally orange. How can you trust somebody so orange? Vladimir Putin owns America now. Basically, we might as well be Russian. Gloria Steinem never worked for the CIA. That is false. That is all fake news. People, why don't you just do a little bit of research? The only people who are walking away from the Democratic Party are white, patriarchal misogynists. Only a very small percentage of people voted for Trump. It was only due to voting patterns and redistricting that Trump won. It's all fake news. The right wing only cares about babies before they're born. They don't care about babies after they're born.
They don't care about babies after they're born.